Hi guys, it's Debbie with Debbie J's Crafting Corner. Today I'm going to be playing with the Spring Reflections Large Die of the Month from Spellbinders. This has a lot of pieces to it. There's a frame to create an A2 size card front. You've got a couple of inlays here to give different kind of designs for your background. One is this floral and one is kind of an oval type of grid. We've also got this oval-ish or rounded corner-ish piece for the centerpiece, and we've got some layering flowers and leaves and some sentiments and all the things. So anyway, I'm going to get started on that. I'm also going to pull in one of the stamps from the Pocket Bunny stamp set. This is the clear die of the month for February. I'm going to pull in that for a piece on my card. So first off, I need to get a bunch of die cutting done.
The way that you adore me, I can feel love from miles away.
So I got a bunch of the pieces kind of figured out as to what I want to do, starting off with this pretty the leaf kind of frame piece. One thing I'm using that's different, and I haven't even opened the package yet, I decided to try out the artist tack. That's that adhesive that's the little bitty dots over the whole thing, where you can add it to this and not have to get your fingers all in the glue and all that kind of stuff. But I have not tried this yet. I think I saw it at Creativation last year, but I finally got around to getting some. Okay. So if I remember right, you're supposed to just peel it back. Okay, so you're supposed to peel out just enough to use for your project. So I'm going to go ahead and put this piece down on my exposed adhesive. And then you're supposed to burnish that down. Okay, so then let's go ahead and peel that up. And there is adhesive stuck to the back of my piece here, so that is good. That is exactly what it's supposed to do. And I am, of course, putting it down a little bit crooked. So let's straighten that up, and then I can straighten up the other edge. That looks like it is pretty good, and that is for the outside. Now I need to do the one for the inside. I'm doing the exact same thing. Next, I'm going to use some of my foam tape, and I'm actually going to do a couple of layers. First layer I'm going to be doing is this green one, which is basically the piece that was cut out from in the center there. I just used this die to cut it a little bit smaller. So I'm going to have that in here, and then I'm going to have my bunny. I decided to cut out my cute little bunny from that other set, just colored up a little bit with some simple colors and a sentiment. That's going to be my main focal panel. And I'm going to pop this one up as well on top of the green. Actually, I think that might be a little bit too thick, so let me remove this tape. It didn't put it down real firm onto my card, so it should be fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to offset it just a little bit on my green panel, so you'll be able to see a little bit of that green from the background. And the green is going to be a little bit of a shadow. Plus the little bit of dimension I'm adding with the foam is going to help with that too. So I'm going to place this down just slightly offset. There we go. And then this is going to be adhered straight down onto my panel, kind of in the center, with my little bunny a little bit off to the side. There we go. Now I'm going to add a couple of these leaves. This is one of the dies from this set. I'm going to add these tucked in a little bit behind my little piece there, and I think I'm going to use more of that artist tack because this is such a thin piece. Let's see, do I have any adhesive left there? Yep. Have it kind of peeking out from behind, and it adds a little bit of a different color there. I do have a second one. Let's see, how do I want this one to go? Okay, that's where I want that one. Let's go ahead and add some of the artist tack on the back of it. I'll have it just kind of sticking out there. And now I can add some of my flowers. Now I haven't layered these guys up yet, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I did a couple of different colors of pink. Just thought that that would be pretty. Okay, for these I am going to use some more foam. This is some foam from one of the card kits from last year, and I'm just going to do that to pop it up, kind of overlapping my main panel from the back, and it should give it just enough additional space because this is thicker foam than what I used for my background here. Okay, so there's one. I think I want to do this one right about here and doing the same kind of thing. Okay, so we've got those. I think these two, I'm just going to have them kind of flat and tucked in under and behind our edge of our oval over here. And then I've got a couple of little green leaves that I'm going to add in as well. Okay, and then as a final touch, I also used the die that did all these little star-shaped flowers. I'm going to just add a bunch of those. Next, I decided instead of using little dies for the centers of my flowers, I would use some pops of color from scrapbook.com. I'm just going to put a little dot of yellow right in the center of our flowers. And for my bigger flowers, I am putting a bigger dot. I think that looks pretty good. And I think I'm going to actually put a little bit on our little flowers on the bunny picture, just a touch. I had already put some yellow color down. This is just going to brighten it up a little bit and add a little bit of texture there, kind of pulling everything together. That finishes up this card video using the new Spring Reflection Die of the Month from Spellbinders. This is the large die of the month. You guys have a wonderful day. Be sure to check out this playlist over here to see more videos where I'm using Spellbinders products. As always, all of the products I'm using today are going to be listed down in the description below. And you guys have a wonderful day. Remember, if I can make it, you can too. And I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.